Later, Dow's off 70, Nasdaq down close to 100. Please, now show me Nvidia itself. This is pre-market trading. You're down to 682. The high just a couple of weeks ago was 749, if I'm not mistaken. Mike Lee is with us. All right, Mike, you're the bull on Nvidia, and I believe you think it's going to, what, $900 a share?
You know, Stuart, I think much higher. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, make your case. Go on.
So first of all, when you look on Yahoo Finance and it says the price to earnings multiple is 90, that's completely incorrect. Nvidia is going to earn roughly $50 billion this year, which means it's trading at about 34 times earnings right now. Okay, their historical multiple is between 35 and 40. Okay, however, after Palo Alto had a huge miss last night, there's a lot of pressure on these stocks. What I think we'll see today is a beat on earnings, a beat on revenue, a beat on earnings guidance, and a beat on revenue guidance. But I think at best the stock stays flat and you get a sell-off. Because you've set the bar so high. Because remember, just last summer they gave the largest revenue guidance beat in the history of the world. So it's kind of hard to top things like that. You know what I mean?
So if you're right, and if there is, whatever the results are revealed, and it comes down, there's another sell-off, that would be a very big dip. Would you be buying that dip?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you remember, the exact same thing happened the last time they reported, a massive beat on earnings, massive beat on guidance. Yep. So I expect very similar things to happen right now. And what I'd say about AI as a whole is the market and Wall Street is banking on this exponential growth we're seeing right now, flatlining into like a more normalized growth into next year. I think we're 2 to 3 years away from that happening. I think the adoption of AI is going to be the largest technological investment spend we've seen in our lifetime, similar to the internet, but it's going to happen on a much faster scale.
Okay, if you're right, and Nvidia's stock really does take off over the next year, whatever it is, does it drag the other magnificent 7 stocks with them?
Absolutely. Look, we've been up 15 straight weeks. Yep. And the market's up over 20%, so we're due for a little bit of a breather. However, if Nvidia blows the doors off with their guidance, okay, we could be hitting new highs. So today, after the close, is for all the marbles. I'm hoping for great news and a sell-off so I can buy more cheaper.
Fascinating. Mike Lee, that's fascinating. But all eyes glued at 4 o'clock this afternoon to Fox Business, of course. Mr. Lee, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Stuart.
Coming up, Joe.